And that damage over time is doing a lot for us. They apparently don't do well with trauma damage. Hey, Julius the Decayed. And I don't know how damage over time stacks. Does it actually stack on top? Like, are we doing more damage per second by hitting him multiple times with this? Or is it just one flat rate, and it just takes whatever's the highest? That's not better. We'll take the food ration and smash his crap. And take his scrap. Nothing really good there. It's kind of sad. So that's number 2 down. Take the Conjuring Bone. He has to get close to us eventually, which is going to be his death. And yeah, we are really murdering things now. I'm happy with that. And I see a star here. Is this the other guy? I think this might be the other guy. And I don't think Aether Crystals can bleed. Yep, this is the other. Oh, no, this is Milton. Hi, Milton. How's it going? How you doing? Can we go inside your house? Oh, we have to go on to the dock area. How's it going, Milton? You are not actually doing much damage to us other than that big, like, melee hit that you did at the beginning. The fire seems to do nothing. Okay, so that's the Cask of Decay. We got his note, amulet, and scrap. Smash that. Molten Walkers and Tempest Gold Band of something or other. Just murder everything in here. Did they leave anything behind? No, it doesn't look like it. Other than a chest. Got a pepper box gun. Ooh, so fancy. So that's the note. I'm afraid I may have to break a promise. I'm not about to give up yet, but things aren't looking good outside. I was lucky to survive that first night when I volunteered to distract the Rotten Walkers, while Bourbon and his group, including my little sister Sybil, made their way through to Devil's Crossing. Okay, so basically, he sacrificed himself so they could escape, and now he's gonna probably die. And become one of the demon undead things. So, Molten Walkers, Fire Damage, Spirit, Offensive Ability. I mean, it's better than what we've got. It's not really... Oh, we're too low level for it? Yup, we are too low level. We're getting all this stuff that we're too low level for. That is depressing on some level. And we also have another one here. The Bloodbound Missive. I suppose I should be reading these so I can actually figure them out. I'm actually contemplating my equipment while I leave it up long enough for you guys to pause it if you want to read them. Sorry, it's just what I'm doing. So, yeah. I'll probably read them off screen. I'm interested in the lore of the game. It's not mandatory lore, though. To beat the game, it's kind of like every other action RPG. The story is cool, and there's interesting stuff there, and I will eventually learn it. It's just a matter of when. So we have shipping stuff here. We also have a dude that's just a corpse. Wonder what keeps some corpses from rising in this. That's kind of something I'm interested in. Okay, so all of that is just garbage. Okay, so where we have to clear. We have this area there, but I think where we want to be is down here. Yeah, I think we want to be down here. I want to look for the third guy. I don't really worry about doing all the rest of this stuff, but I want to get at least the quest that we get popping up on the right. Yeah, because Whitemire, he might be just down here, just off the road to this side or something. Although I think we already killed one in Whitemire. It's going to be in this area and beyond. Kind of wish they'd give us a little bit more information as to where these things were. Like, where do these people die? Where do we need to put their souls to rest at, my dude? And this is just another loop back up into the place we just were, isn't it? Yeah, it's another spot into the Sodden Hollow. So, they are not scary. Wow, they really aren't scary now that we've gotten that third little tick on there. So, I'm going to come back through the Whitemire, and I'll just double-check on it. We'll probably run across him later on. It's just one of those things. But I just want to double-check that there's nothing I can grab here. Bye, you dystopian swarm. Let's see, yeah, we'll just double-check down here. Because it said Whitemire and beyond. So, I'm not sure where. We've got to find them eventually. It will be done. Thy murder be done. And he could also be just up in this corner, and we just didn't notice the star before. We do have a quest to go turn in as well, because we got that amulet. So we've actually done a quest in a reasonable amount of time. I do want to do like a quest at least once every certain amount of time, so we don't have just episodes of non-quest. But I can't guarantee it 24/7. Okay, that's just a cave. I think Mr. Dude's... Isn't Mr. Dude's item in one of these as well? Let's go ahead and press Q real quick and after we grab this stuff. Journal, we have... a securing Burrow Witch. You found a poor soul beyond rescue out of Whitemire who was in the process of being sacrificed by some cultists, was too far gone when you reached him. With his last breath, he informed you of a valuable stash he hid away in the swamp. If you follow the river outside the cabin where you found Isaac, down the river delta, he will find his stash hidden along the shore. He said to look for a loose tree stump. So where we found that was there. So it's maybe like right there? Because I think that was... Yeah, that's the one we went into. Because that's the only other house. So if we follow that down, it'll be on a loose tree stump somewhere in that area, I guess. You just double check the message. I keep pressing J instead of Q. But yeah, if you follow the river out to the cabin when you found Isaac, down to the river delta. So... maybe it's down that way? Yeah, it's either going to be down that way, down that way. It's not going to be over here. Because we've got too much to deal with there. And we've also got to loop around over there. We've also got this whole freaking area there as well. The whole freaking area! So duck on down, damn it. Not a dapper Dan man, damn it. But yeah, we'll check over here. This should be the last little bit of the area in the Whitemire, though. So we should, if we don't find him soon, it just means it's further in. And then we can rescue Burrow Witch, secure the Burrow Witch portal, so we can control the eastern shore. And eventually we will reach a point where we just can't progress. I happen to remember that from way earlier. Because there is a spot where you actually have to start looping around to the other side of the map, finish that, and get all the gear you need to get through a particularly rough patch of, I believe it's Aether or something like that. There you go. Murder! Internal trauma. That is our entire goal. Just traumatize everything with damage over time. And, well, there's actually a lot more to the Whitemire over here. Thanks. Yeah, thankfully these things will just take damage over time and just die on their own. Sorry, I had a hiccup. Don't know why. It's a fighting me. Them some fighting hiccups. So yeah, I do want to get this kind of set up and ready to go fairly soon. So let's see. Yeah, we have a lot. I don't realize how big the Whitemire is. It's massive, my friend. And thankfully, we do murder everything relatively easily. Oh, there's even more spots over here. Jeez. More crossovers everywhere. I'm not okay, so the river delta would be at the end of the river. So the fact that things are flowing northwest means it would be up in that direction. For those of you wondering what a delta is, it's the triangular form. It's at the end of the crap, but yeah. Go ahead and grab all those, get our searing ember. The Ember Storm, it's coming for you. And if I remember correctly, there are reasons to come back to these places later, like you'll get things necessary to unlock them and all that kind of crazy stuff. So, and we got a crossbow. Not that we need one, but it's there. We don't use ranged weapons. It's not in our MO. Yeah, it travels, the graphic travels through, and it seemed to hit some things through walls, but not all of them. So I'm not sure what the condition for it to hit through a wall is, but I'm not going to rely on it. So let's see. Nothing in there. I think we've cleared all this. Yeah, we've cleared all that. Just have to walk up this way and it'll just clear this little bit of the map. Not that I'm super attached to it. Hi. Die. So, in terms of Grim Dawn so far, I'm finding this build fairly relaxing. We're tanky enough that we don't have to worry about crap. Didn't see a star while I was down there, so I'm guessing it's going to be further up this way. So what we want to do is we want to follow this up into there. Hopefully up into there. Up in there, up in there. And actually get through that. So, nuke them. And we might get a little bit of stuttering for just a second. I just heard my hard drive wake up. It does that every now and then. You'll hear a little bit of a rattling in the background, and that's all it is. I didn't mean to pause. Yeah, this goes up this way, and maybe... Ooh, are we going to have just this... Is it right across this bridge? No. It can't be. No, this is just another house. I'll probably find his treasure trove eventually. But for now, we're going to do all the rest of this stuff. What's in the house? It's in the blocks! Death. Nothing good, though. I was kind of hoping for, you know, something worthwhile in there, but no. Just like, nah, we're not going to give you anything. Is there anything behind the house? Negative. So we need to go to the river delta. Okay, so I think this... No, the house we found him in is the next one up. So if we go from there and we follow the river to the river delta... Because, yeah, this is the house we found him in. Was it not? I'm pretty sure this is the house we found him in. Yeah, this is the cultist lair. Yeah, this is the house we found him in. We follow the river until it reaches the delta. So map-wise... Guessing that would be up here towards the foggy bank, or do we go down? I'm not sure which way it wants me to go. We'll find it eventually. It's probably going to show up as a star on the map. Because it is a quest. So that at least helps us out a little bit. And that was a great sort of alacrity. Oh no. Whatever will I do? I will live without it because it's just a yellow. And that's kind of like how my approach to this is. Yeah, it's nice to get these things early and be a little bit stronger, but for the most part, I don't care that much. I would rather just get moving forward than to look at every single little item, if at all possible. We will check them from time to time, but it's not going to be my main focus. It just makes the game a bit arduous to go through, and it's probably a bit arduous to watch whenever I do that too. But I do want to pick up all the little small knickknacks that make things useful. Hey, there's a star. Hey, it's Negan. Hi. Do you have a baseball bat? And they are much easier now that we've gotten the bleed. And I don't know why it just... Oh, it doesn't lock on. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking this game followed the similar lock-on thing where you can just kind of like lock onto them and just go. Tempest Greaves of Ruin, Copper Band. We'll go ahead and take the Copper Band. Greaves of Ruin. Physical damage, elemental damage, internal trauma damage. Yes, those are going to be better than what we've got. A lot of this stuff is not. Ooh. That is actually... We don't need shield training. We're not using Blitz either, are we? Well, butts. That would actually be kind of nice, though. If we were using either of those skills. We're not. So it's just kind of there. Is any of the rest of this even okay? I haven't been checking it very much. No, I don't need any of that. Once we get to 14, we'll actually have some stuff that we can kind of do, but till then, tough nugs. Those guys are totally a threat. Oh, they're so scary. So we're back to the Foggy Bank. So we've finished all 3 of those. So let's go ahead and turn those in. We'll turn in the find her husband or brother's amulet thing. I forget whether they're husband or brother.
The other person's amulet.
I didn't feel much of anything. Then you and I have something in common. After those things took my Annabelle from me, I don't feel much of anything. Here's take your coin, and you killed the scores of the Shambling Dead, but I think you can do better. And the Aether Corruption created some truly monstrous... Okay. So we have another one. Find Isaac's... Okay. Find Kasparov's apprentice. Found Milton Hart. Oh, we have 2 more. The Malformed. Okay. So we got scrap and iron from that. That's fine. So we're starting to get missions here. Let's go ahead and turn yours in. Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. And we got Sister's Amulet of Life-Giving, Health Regen, and Constitution. I think we'll stick with our current amulet, but thank you. It's very nice of you. So as far as what we want to keep, let's go ahead and transfer over all the, like, socketable stuff. We're going to sell most of this. Do I want to sell the Sister's Amulet? It's 8% health. I think I prefer having the... Elemental Resist plus 7%. So, I think there's only 3 elements in this, though. Yeah, we would... I think I prefer what we've got. So I'm going to go with that. None of the rest of this stuff seems too promising. Someone's going to probably correct me on that one, and I will be slightly disappointed. Company's Revolver, we'll just throw it into the last slot there. I might put it on a mule, I might sell it. I don't know yet. But I tend to keep blues and ups, and it's probably not necessarily a great idea. But for now, that's what I'm sticking with. If you have recommendations as to what to keep, I will definitely listen to them. We got ourselves a second slot now, if we use our money. So I will gladly take a second personal slot to expand our storage. The next one is 50,000, then it's 100,000. I think it's 200 after that, and then it's 500 or something along those lines. We have the kids up there. I think we eventually get a quest from them. But that's where I found the other note right there a while back. So we don't have any other missions just yet. So up we go to the, well, Foggy Banks. So those 2, if I remember correctly, are going to be... He told you of Balros and Hagra in the Moldering Fields, 2 horribly mutated souls that pursued the survivors fleeing Burrowitch, returned to him after they are dead. Ah, the Moldering Fields. They sound moldy. So we've got all of them. We need to find... It looks like, yeah, we still have the hidden stash floating around. It might be up here. We also have a cave down there. I don't know if we've been in that one already. I think we might have. Because I think that was the exit to something that we went to. It could have been, at least. I think this was the exit to... whatchamacallit. Yeah, we have leather boots down here. To that devotion shrine. Yeah, we already did that one. Always want more devotion, though. Because that's more abilities. I think you cap at 55. You can get more than that, but I think you don't get the ability to allocate more than 55. So grab that. We've got a platinum band. Looks more like summoner band. And this is a place I don't think we've been. No. Okay, so I think this might be his stash. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we got to start next to it. This is his stash. And I'm pretty sure you can find this without ever dealing with him. Grab that, and yep, we got his stash. Sweet. Spalders of Drangul. And we'll take the Roiling Blood. Is there anything good in there? The Howdah. Magic Belt. We have some resistances on there. Pierce and Cold. I'll think about it. That one's not better than what we've got. So that is our second little thing on here. We got that quest done. And I'm happy about that. I'm content with this. The Spalders, probably better than what we've got because the various effects on there. So we'll take that. we'll keep those on us just to sell later on, I guess. We're almost level 14, which gives us boots that are made for walking and a ring that is better than what we've got. And I think this ring might actually even be better than some of the stuff we have because the resists and stuff, but we'll worry about it later. We'll probably get better anyway. Iron broadsword is one-handed? Yeah. It's not worth it. But yeah, if you just stumbled across that, you'd still open it just fine. It's not a big deal.